really benefit our business.
Yeah.
Our business, we get here at 11 o'clock, 11:30 in the morning. We're open until 6 or 9 o'clock at night on the weekends.
Right.
So we're only here for 5.5 hours. However, our customers are here at that shop for sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6 hours at a time.
Yeah.
So for them, I'm recommending something that really would be aggravating on their behalf because they'd have to get up, take a break, go either move their car or pay for parking or whatever else.
Yeah.
You know, so, but at the same
We've talked about customer passes, you know what I mean? Like, if you know somebody's gonna be in there 6 hours, I mean, we get that.
Mhm.
You know, nobody's
Yeah.
against that at all.
Like I said, look, this has been a problem for a long time.
Right,
I
it's
was talking
tough.
about this back in 2014. I mean, honestly, when I ran for city council myself, it's been
Yeah.
a problem for a long time. Like Mr. Boss said, Mayor Boss said, and I agree with him 100%. When the sidewalk project's over with, if you're gonna tackle the situation and do something about it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. And because this is right here, this is just causing aggravation. It really is. It really is. So, anyway, thank you.
Thank you. So, yeah, I think it's a perfect time, once we start that sidewalk project, you know, we gotta be flexible because they're gonna be tearing up those sidewalks, but perfect for you all to kind of think, what do we wanna see on the other end? And, so we've got time to figure that out. I do want to answer a question. I give one order to chief, enforce our parking regulations. So we allow chief to have the flexibility to tell our officers when they're on duty, to go through and patrol. Sometimes they don't even give tickets. They're just walking to keep an eye on things and talk to shop owners or whatever it's gonna be. So, we're just asking our officers to do the best they can with what they've got, where they're at. Some days we don't have officers to be able to enforce that. That's just the reality of it. So they're doing the best they can, but I just asked chief to make sure that they're doing what they can to help out. We're asking all of the downtown merchants and everyone to just chip in and be good neighbors during this time and try to help out where they can. If there is ever a need to contest a ticket, we have a code enforcement board and they always, I wouldn't say they always err on the side of the citizen, but if the citizen has a good excuse and they said, I was gone in 30 minutes and I'm contesting this, then generally our code enforcement board will err on the side of caution with our citizens. So there is a mechanism in place for our citizens to be able to go code enforcement board and make their case for, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, if they left, then we want to hear them out and give them that opportunity to waive that ticket or relieve that ticket. We do have cameras in city lots 1 and 2. We could probably use another one in city lot 2 back here. We're looking for space, but city lots 1 and 2 are covered by cameras right now. Just like those call boxes we put in, those have been a big help to make sure people feel good about parking in our parking lots back there. I did recently free up 8 spaces. We had 8 spaces we were giving to the county clerk and the sheriff's office so that they could park back here in city lot 2, recognizing that a lot of business owners have said, we don't have places to park. I told them that, you know, that was nice we were able to do that for you, but we're having to take those spaces away. So those are now open, and so you all know, I jotted down some numbers. City lot 1, we have 116 spaces. City lot 2, there's 49 general use spaces. There's 7 behind City Hall that our employees use. City lot 3, there's 82 spaces now. After the senior citizen project, we'll have 23 spaces left down there. City lot 4, there's 8 spaces. That's just at the end of, right across from Bradley's. That's that little lot across from Bradley's on South Maysville. Market Pavilion, we have 9. Bark Park, we have 19. That's kind of the city lots we have downtown. If you add all those up, it's 283 spaces we've got in our city lots downtown. So there are some spaces for folks to park. But we appreciate comments. We appreciate that folks, you know, folks are interested in parking downtown. Believe me,
We want the traffic.
I don't know when the officers are going to give parking tickets, but I soon know when they are because I will get phone calls when people get parking tickets. Nobody likes them. I've got parking tickets too. And, you know, it's not a good day when you get a parking ticket, but we're trying to be good neighbors and we're just asking everybody to be good neighbors down here too. So appreciate your input, Mr. Stinnett. Appreciate your all's input as council on how you all want to move forward with this. So, okay.
the parking spaces around the courthouse, or who, is that
It's a
county?
good question. Those are all county owned, all those spaces around the courthouse. So they decide how they're gonna utilize those.
Their employees are using it, those spaces. But that's
Yeah.
okay. I'll deal with that somewhere else. But that needs to be addressed, I think. While we're doing it.
Parking is always a hot topic.
No, it's-
Yeah, and when we do the sidewalks, the plan is for North Maysville to go from Main to High. We don't know if, based on, we just won't know till we bid it out how big and robust this sidewalk project can be. Our plan is to try to redesign the parking spaces up here along North Maysville, but it may only in reality be this side of the street. So if we do cut, it'll be cutting along the counting spaces over there. And Councilmember Helton, that's their decision on
Okay,
how they're
well,
gonna utilize
I'm
those
gonna get beat up
spaces.
for
So,
even saying that, so, okay.
yeah. Okay, next item was item number 4, Max Hammond. He called and was not able to make it tonight, so he's asked to be moved to the May agenda. Item number 5 is approval of May 19th, 2024 council meeting minutes. I'll give you an opportunity to look those over, which I'm sure you already have. You just need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion by Garrett, second by Trimble. Any further discussion? Poll members, please.
Barnes.
Abstain.
Garrett. Hilton. King.
Abstain.
Murphy. Trimble.
Item number 6, March financial reports. These are for your review and comment. I'll give you an opportunity to look those over. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to bring those forward. Item number 7, department head and committee reports. We'll start tonight with Chief Terry Lander. Chief, good evening.
Good evening. And our little rookie Joe Garland, who's here before I go, he's getting ready to start riding 1 million car. He's good on his probation period, riding with other officers, now we want to give him a chance to operate on his own. We've done interviews for vacancies. We're doing background investigations now. We could have somebody ready to hire within 30 days. Just to do the POPs test, lie detector test, physical test, and all that stuff. Simulator machine was sent back yesterday. It was not up to as good training as it was last year. The guy that did simulator videos had retired, and they didn't get him replaced in time. But still, we got our training through for KLEC and state. Last week, we had a training session at the police department. It was Boone County Sheriff's Department. They came down, they had about 60 people, 10 different departments. They were training investigations of overdose deaths. Identify the person responsible and help with the prosecution. It was a good training, new information we didn't have, so that will help us in our investigations of overdose deaths. Last month we had 490 calls, 21 of them was to check on welfare. We had 6 trespassing calls. They made 131 traffic stops, we had 13 thefts, 11 suspicious persons, and 8 suspicious vehicles. We had about 5 vehicles stolen. And we had 9 shoplifting cases, so they were up a little bit. We had 1 accidental shooting, he shot himself in the leg. Didn't actually happen here, it happened in Bath County, he showed up, he shot himself in the leg, tried to put his gun back in his holster. We had 10 reckless operators. We on the road 7 parking tickets. We had 32 accidents, 26 of them was non-injury, 5 were hit and runs, and the other was injury collision. We had 3 overdoses, which is pretty low for us. We're making way that direction. 10 loud music. We had 6 disorderlies and 2 fights in progress. We had 12 domestic violence, escorted 8 funerals, had 23 alarms, and 9 animal complaints. Seems to be on the rise. Let's get it on.
About the car thefts, did you recover?
We recovered some. We made an arrest, a decent arrest on one. It was 354, I think. The guy traded a steer skidder, I get it right in a minute, up in Ohio to it. And the guy that got the truck, he posted it on Facebook, and my Sterling resident was gonna buy it. And he got suspicious. He called up there, and the sheriff's department said the car had been reported stolen. Once they discovered that the steer skidder was stolen. So we intercepted him down there on the parking lot, recovered that car and the car that was following him. We got some, I think, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, and 2 bodies out of that.
Two
Some of these-
bodies?
Yeah, 2 people.
Oh.
Not everybody.
Yeah, you gotta clarify that one, yeah.
We did have-
Jamie was thinking she missed something there.
You just
Like,
glazed over that real smooth.
We did have one bad shooting last week, or last week, I guess it's been 3 weeks ago, this past month. He was critical, coded out animals, but they got him back alive. We did make the arrest on that, recovered the weapons used. Other than that, anybody have any questions?
Another busy month, thank you, Chief.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chief.
Director of Public Works, Nathan Boston.
You gotta start letting me go before me, I feel like we don't have to.
Everybody knows you're busy.
Well, I'll name my 3 things and we'll call it a night. We replaced 2 storm drains out at Silver Creek, I don't know if y'all have seen them.
I did.
We fixed 6 spots on sidewalks, 5 on Bank Street today, and 1 down by the farmer's market where trees were, and we had to take the stumps out and put concrete over. We got all the fountains up, the drinking fountain, the other fountain, and the bathrooms are all up and going. We washed down the farmer's market, put up new bird spikes. Got our spring cleanup coming up, starting May the 6th, and that'll run through Wednesday, May the 23rd. I think the routes will be put in the paper on the week of the 29th, and they're also going to be on our webpage. We're going to put them on Facebook too.
And Nextdoor, we've been using that. Nextdoor, I don't know if you all use Nextdoor. It's,
Oh, yeah.
the police turned me on to that. A lot of folks like that. It's built to be a neighborhood type watch system, but we push a lot out on
It's a
what's
Facebook
called
page.
Nextdoor. It's called Nextdoor. It's just a different
Oh, hey,
social media type platform.
So what all can we put out there?
That's another thing we need.
Couches.
It's been out for a
Y'all
while.
have anything for
That's
me?
it. What all can we put out there? Can we put our couch out there?
Oh, one more thing.
You can ask him.
We're looking to hire, if y'all know anybody, you come join the best team next to the police department. And we're looking for somebody. Okay?
Full-time, part-time?
You need a job?
Full-time, part-time?
Never know.
Hard worker. If we can find a good part-time hard worker, we'd hire them. If we can find a good full-time worker, we'd hire them. So,
Thank you.
just looking for good people to go to work. Nathan, thank you all so much. I don't know if y'all have noticed, they've done a lot of work, not just in the downtown, but in the park. They had to rebuild all those benches. They were rotted through from kind of years of planning that had been done down there and all the dirt and so forth. So they've done a lot of hard work trying to get the grass to grow back there. It's been a rough winter. We've got a couple new trash cans coming. If you've noticed, the trash cans are gone. That's because we've ordered some new trash cans that have city logo on it. Main Street Park, it'll look a lot nicer. So they've just done a lot of good work down there. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you all. Building Inspector Bob Bliss.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, once again for April, there was no items for the agendas for planning and zoning or the zoning board of adjustment, so there was no meetings for this month. Starbuck plan review has been approved by the state, so I will issue them their full permit so they can get going. And I see the checkers in my mailbox, so I'll issue that permit tomorrow. 280 Richmond, we issued a demo permit for that home to come down. And 591 Indian Mountain Drive, it's like next to Walmart, they're Commonwealth Drive there, I believe it is. There's gonna be a zone change that, should be coming to the city council soon.